Well, guys, 2017 was a pretty crazy ride going through there. It's now 2018. It's the first week of it. It's the second right now when I'm recording this. And I just want to start by saying a big thank you to all you guys. And because you made me able to make this video title. 1 year and 1,000 subscribers later. We have officially hit the 1 year mark on YouTube. A little bit more at this point. I started mid-late December of last year is when I started the YouTube channel, or that's when I started actually attempting it and working on it and doing a lot of big things. So I guess this is going to be kind of a video of a little bit of like a year in review type thing, and then also talking about what I want to be doing going forward into 2018 and kind of what we're going to be doing with the channel. I'm not a huge person when it comes to like New Year's resolutions. I think those are kind of dumb. Like, you don't have to wait till the new year to do something like that. So I guess on that though, my goal for 2018 is, I know a lot of people are like, all right, 2018, we're going to hit this subscriber count and we're going to do this much and blah, 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 blah. And that's what they care about. And that's what they're going to go for and everything. Sorry, there's a weird glare on my glasses. I'm trying to get rid of it. But 2018, I really want to focus on just building a more connected community, being more engaged with you guys, being more in touch with our community we have going on here, because I think we have an awesome community already going there. And I love getting comments back from all you guys down below, leave a comment. But I want to do more than that. So as kind of a start to 2018, as well as hey, we hit 1,000 subscribers, I am going to be starting a Discord channel. It is already created, and you guys will be able to find that link down in the description below. So if you guys are interested in hanging out, talking about Minecraft builds, talking about whatever, getting to know each other a little bit more, and getting more in touch with the community that we're building here pretty much every day, go ahead and join that Discord channel, and it'd be awesome to see you guys over there. I can't wait to talk to you guys. I'm going to be hanging out a bunch. That's a great place where you'll be able to get notifications of when I go live, when I put out a new video, things like that, beyond just the YouTube stuff. But also 2018, another thing I really want to be starting working on is I want to do more streams. I really want to get into streaming a little bit more. I can't do anything super consistent, so I don't want to say we're going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 2 to 5. We're going to stream every single time. But what I want to be doing here is more along the lines of, I'm going to aim right now for every Thursday afternoon, about 1 p.m. Pacific time to about 3 p.m. Pacific time. Sorry, I just hit the mic. But that's my goal. And the reason why I want to do this is, in building with fWhip, that's the majority of what we're going to be streaming. It's going to be, unless something's weird going on in the world, we'll do something else, or if something else comes up where I want to do something else. But the main goal right now is building with fWhip streams and doing specific stream projects. So you guys will be seeing in the video that came out yesterday, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out because it's pretty cool. But we terraformed around the entire castle and created an area where we're going to be building a fishing village. And I want that project to actually be a stream-only project. So it comes down to building the docks, building the boats, building all the houses, kind of creating it lifelike and all that stuff. So if you guys want to be more in touch with that project, where it's going, and all that cool stuff, what's going to be coming on with it, make sure you guys go check out the Twitch channel, link in the description below. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing right there. And that's my goals for 2018 right now. 1, build a more connected community, and 2, stream more often and have specific stream projects. Building with fWhip is kind of my pride and joy right now. That's my favorite series for sure that we have going on here. As you guys can probably tell, I put a little bit more effort into it than anything else, so it's okay. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now, and that's where everything's going. Building with fWhip is, after we finish up the castle, my plan right now is to actually move us into very much doing custom biomes. I really want to start setting up our world to make some awesome builds later on. And I feel like right now I'm finding a biome and just building in it as is. Like we did some minor terrain modifications for the castle, for example, which is our most recent one. We did some minor terrain modifications for the farming region, which is the previous project we did. But beyond that, we haven't really done a whole lot. Like in our desert place, we just kind of smoothed out the sand, and that was it. We didn't add any variation to it, anything cool or anything crazy going on with it. We just kind of worked with it as is. So I really want to get away from that, and start building some awesome, cool, crazy, unique biomes. And I got some cool plans coming up. I don't want to share them yet just because we'll see what the timeline's like, but I expect some big crazy mountain ranges, some awesome like tundra biomes, different waterfalls, a lot more height variation. That's really what I want to go for, is height variation in Minecraft world, because it's either you're in extreme biome where everything goes up to like 255, or you're in just a regular biome that's between 62 to maybe 80, and like it's just kind of dumb. So I want to work on actually sloping from plains, like from the water level to hills to mountains, and then kind of evening those out, having variation in them and all that cool stuff. We're going to really be focusing on our one region we're in right now. But before I keep blabbing on, I want to move into that like year-end review section. So I pulled up a few YouTube videos that I want to be going through with you guys here. So let me go ahead and get into that, and I'll meet you guys over there. All right, guys. So the first video I wanted to bring up here, this is our Dokonya Survival. This is what we built way back then, about a year ago. This is the first SMP server that we joined up on, and I had so much fun doing it. This is the just kind of time-lapse, or not time-lapse, but cinematic that I made at the end of the series, or towards the end of it. We built a giant monastery right here, as you can see. We're using the Conquest Resource Pack, and it's a custom version of it. I think if you go to those videos, there's a link in the description for that custom download for it. It's a 1.12 texture pack. But this is the guy we came here and built up, and I had so much fun building this game. This is my first real look at survival Minecraft beyond just playing on my own. This is my first SMP I ever really played on. I had so much fun on here. Duke on Red 1 was amazing to build with, to hang out with. Really getting to know him was so much fun. I had an awesome time here, and as well as the rest of the Dokonya community, who I may not be playing on the SMP right now as it's not really up currently, but we're looking at trying to get something set up here in the near future for it. But I'm always constantly in touch with all of them. I built so many awesome friendships because of it, and it's just been super fun. I've had so much fun on this guy. But anyways, before we blab on with this guy too long, let's move on to the next one. So when we started the channel, it was really geared around Conquest Reforged. This is our 500 subscriber kind of thank you time-lapse super speed build tier. We had like a floating island with an awesome fortress castle type thing on it, which was really fun. But this was one of the last builds I think I actually did in Conquest Reforged. For those who have been around the channel for a long time, I was a developer in that community. Now, if you guys go into the Discord, I'm a VIP member, more or less. I'm just able to access the dev channels and hang out with those guys and offer input here and there and just kind of help things go on if they get stuck. But I'm not actually determining where the product's going anymore, which is, I'm really happy in the position I'm at with the Conquest community. I love what they do. It's just not something I'm super interested in right now. I'm really enjoying the whole vanilla stuff, but I just want to show this build to you guys. For those who haven't seen it, this was 500 subs, so this was back like late summer, I think it was. But we had a lot of fun doing this, guys. You can see I'm still learning how to use replay mod here, but it's super fun. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I'm hoping once Conquest Reforged Survival gets fully implemented, we'll get back in there and do a little bit more of this kind of stuff and just mess around with it, see what we can do here. But they got some awesome tools and resources and things like that going on. So I'm excited to see where it goes, and just kind of maybe we'll get there. If you guys are still interested in this type of stuff, be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see more Conquest Reforged type things. But that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. Maybe we'll get there, maybe we won't. It just really depends on timing and all that, you know, usual real life stuff of getting in the way of things and blah. But yeah, so it's just, I feel like I've grown a lot since this point in time, and I just want to say thank you to you guys for that. And let's move on to the next one. And here we are in our first episode of Building with fWhip. It was way back in the 1.12 snapshots when we started, but I'm hoping it's not too loud. I'm just going to mute that guy. I'm just have the YouTube video in full screen there. But yeah, so this is the start of pretty much where my channel has went from then. This is the first vanilla. Oh, wow, that is very much... Okay, we're skipping forward. This is very much where I really started building in survival. This is like the first solo survival series I've had, or second one, sorry. I started one right before I joined Dokonya. I got 4 episodes in, and then I was like, I got invited to go, or I guess we're going to start Dokonya, so I'm just going to leave this one. And then this is the first time I built in vanilla. First time I've been in the vanilla texture pack, I think since Minecraft 1.6. Because in 1.7, I started building in Conquest, and then I didn't really look back until now. Yeah, so this has been super fun. As you can see, we're just exploring the world. We got a lot of stuff, and I've really grown as a YouTuber over this series. if we just cue into the audio right here real quick, I don't really know what's going on. We'll see if this is me screaming or not. Kind of working with these different ways of managing everything. I'm sorry if there's a siren going on in the background right now. It's probably living in the city, huh? But like, you can hear a lot of the mouse clicks and things like that going on in the background. It's just not that great of quality really compared to what we have now. And I feel like I was really a lot less confident. There's no way in hell I'd put a webcam on here myself while I'm doing a video. I'm sorry I keep looking at that monitor. I don't know why instead of at the webcam. But yeah, so like I feel like I've grown a lot over this series and kind of where it's went and all that stuff. It's been really, really fun just looking back on this series, and I've rewatched the whole thing through probably twice now because I just love seeing how much I've grown over the series. And for me, that's a big thing. Like, I know some people like they're like, I never go and watch my own videos again. But for me, it's really about going back and looking on it, seeing how it's all going and all that cool stuff. But yeah, so before we get into this for too long, I actually have a little teaser thing provided here for Building with Whip, so we can kind of do a whole rewind, I guess, of Building with Whip, what we've done over the last year, because I feel like that's really determined where we are now. So let me get that guy pulled up. All right, so in Building with Whip, we started here way back when with this desert city of Papyrus. It's been really fun building. I love coming back in here to all this awesome Nile River-esque atmosphere that we've been making. It's really helped improve and just set things up for the series. Underneath that big whole thing right there, we have a giant mob farm. We got a sugarcane farm here. We now have an ink farm. We have an iron farm. We have a slime farm. And this is all just kind of AFK area. I moved the spawn chunks to this area just so it keeps everything safe. And if I ever give a world download out, you guys start in this city. It makes it easy. But yeah, so we built this awesome bazaar here kind of as we finish off this area. That unbuilt portion in the back, I wanted to originally expand the palace. I'm not too sure on that yet. I do want to come back to this guy eventually, but over here, we're moving towards where the squid farm is that little guy right there, and the iron farm is the big one. And those are more recent. That's been super fun to build. But after we did this whole area, we kind of moved into a little bit of a break. Over here, we did an ocean monument, really kind of messing with some stuff. I do want to come back here. I want to do an Atlanta-style build in 1.14. That's my goal now. We also came to the ice spikes biome when we built this frozen ice elves fortress thing that I really like. I think it looks awesome, but one, it seemed like the video engagement wasn't really there, and two, it just took so many resources that I got burnt out. And now we're moving in back from the desert area. We built this awesome, really cool pathway through the forest, made it look really lush and all the trees kind of coming up over it. And there's just a lot of things going on with it. This is one of the first big time lapses I did. This whole thing was time lapsed out, and you guys seem to really like it, the replay mod time lapse style. And since then, I've really tried to basically incorporate at least one time lapse per episode. I think it's really helped with engagement and things, and like moving the video along and getting a lot more content done, things like that, instead of jump cut, jump cut, jump cut. But we're coming over here to our second major build of White Glen, our farming village, which is looking freaking amazing. I love this place. That cathedral or chapel, church you can see there in the background is probably one of my favorite things in this whole world. We so many farms everywhere. We actually have villagers in that town. It's a village that we remade, and there's a mending villager in there, and it's perfect. But that area is, we're going to be coming back and work around in this nearby area for a lot of those biome remakes coming up here soon. And this guy right here, my pride and joy of the series so far, is our castle. We're really coming together. Getting this guy finished up, and here's a little bit of a spoiler for what's coming up next week, if you guys can call that out in the comments. But yeah, so that's been super fun. You guys have really, really loved the castle, and it's been awesome building. So thank you guys so much, and let's close this video out. Well, all right, guys, I do hope you guys have enjoyed this little year in review thing. Remember, go check out that Discord channel. I really can't wait to see all you guys there and get to know you guys a lot better. I'll be really active in there as long as I'm awake. You know, I'm doing the night shift stuff still, so if I'm there at random times, that's why, but I'll be as active as I can be. I'm really looking forward to that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this little video here, taking a look back at what we did in 2017 and kind of looking forward to what's going to be going on in 2018. If you guys have ideas for series, just general builds and building with Whip that you guys want to kind of see, styles, things like that, or just stuff in general that you guys would like to know about, there's a lot more on the channel that I didn't even cover here. We got a whole bunch of tutorials, world machine, world painter, a lot of other stuff modded. That didn't end well. But yeah, there's a lot of things on the channel that I've been really excited about going forward, and because it's all been a big opportunity of growth for me, and I've really enjoyed it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it as well, and I will see you guys in the next episode.